What's going on, guys? It's Jordan back today with another video. And in today's video, we're gonna take a quick look at Digibyte because I got a lot of suggestions in my last video, like I told you guys in the comment section below, to leave what altcoins you guys want me to talk about. And Digibyte was one of the most commented and most upvoted altcoins in my last video. So in today's video, we're gonna take a look at the short term. We're also gonna take a look at the couple bearish and bullish shines that I'm seeing. Like I said, guys, I'm not a moon boy, and we're gonna look at both in today's video. So let's jump right on in to the video. As we jump right on in to the 4-hour chart of Digibyte, I wanna start today's video to give you guys kind of my short-term price predictions and my targets, right? I don't like to give exact price predictions. I like to give you guys both my bullish and bearish targets, just so I give you guys a scenario if both things play out. So right now, I see us kind of in this descending triangle almost. It's kind of a weird little pattern going on. There's not much going on in the 4-hour. Besides this kind of supply line that we're getting rejected at. As you guys can see, we keep getting rejected at the supply line, right? And that's going all the way back down. Now, the apex of this triangle is about the 29th of November. So we could be in this consolidation for another 2 weeks, which I know you guys want to hear. You're going to bust out that meme stick and poke it and say, come on, Digibyte, do something. Just like if you guys haven't seen that Bitcoin meme, it's a great meme, like where it's like, Bitcoin, do something, right? We could be stuck in that for another 2 weeks. Hopefully not. Hopefully we get a bigger move before then, but we could be bounced around in this triangle for another few weeks. You guys can see we keep getting support on it. And yeah, so that's the triangle we're in the short term, guys. If we break up to the upside, my two targets are about 2.3 cents and about 2.36 cents. So look out for those. You guys can see we had major resistance and support on both of these lines looking left all throughout Digibyte's history. So if we do break up to the upside here, look out for these two targets right here on the right side here. And if we break out to the bottom, which is definitely a possibility, right? I'm not a moon boy on this channel. We're going to talk about both the bullish and bearish scenarios always. On the bottom, we could be looking at 1.73 cents and about 1.63 cents to the bottom if we break out to the bottom. So you guys can see the two price targets here for the bearish scenario. That's definitely a possibility, considering Bitcoin is kind of due for a pullback and the altcoins tend to follow Bitcoin. So we're going to switch on over to a kind of a fractal that I'm seeing playing out for Digibyte. Now, this is kind of a bearish fractal, guys. So if you guys don't want to hear, my bearish analysis, click off this video, right? This might not be for you, but I'm a realist. I'm going to talk about something that I have been seeing on the Digibyte chart. When I do look at it, every few days. So you guys can see here, this is the consolidation we had back in 2017 to about 2018. This consolidation here, and this is our current consolidation that we've been in for Digibyte since about the beginning of May. We've been stuck in this kind of range from about 4 cents till about like 2 cents, literally for about we're going on about 6 months in this consolidation range. It's been actually crazy. Hasn't seemed like that long, but honestly 2021 is just going by so fast in general. But as you guys can see here, on this consolidation, we ended up getting our first impulse, right, in 2017, obviously the massive impulse, and then we topped out, right, and this first red box. Same thing in the back here, right? We got our first impulse, and then we topped out at this red box, and then we kind of had a sell-off, and we made our first lower low in this green box. Same thing here, sold off, have this first lower low in the green box, and then we kind of got our first impulse up, and our second impulse up, and our third impulse up, each getting rejected at relatively the same price points before getting another impulse down, right? So same thing here. If we zoom in, we can see a little better. We got our first impulse up, our second impulse up, our third impulse up before making another low, right? Same thing that happened. And then we got a massive impulse to the upside. Same thing here. Massive impulse to the upside, making a higher high. Same thing here, making a higher high than the previous high. And then we get another capitulation down back to this purple line, right? This purple line is so big because it's been our support and resistance so many times for Digibyte in its future, or its past, I should say. I don't know why I just said future. Ignore that. But, you know, you guys can see we capitulated to the purple line, and then we made two kind of impulse pumps up to relatively the same spot, with the left one being a little bit higher. Same thing, 1, 2, right? And if we zoom in here, same thing, impulse up once, twice, and then capitulated back to the purple line. Same thing here, once, twice, back to the purple line. You can see what happened last time. I don't know if this is going to happen, right? It's definitely a bearish, you know, sign that I'm seeing, that this is so similar to this, and you guys can see how similar this fractal is actually playing out, right? I'm not the one that's going to say all, you know, future, you know, past results is not going to equal future results, but you guys can see what happened last time, and it is definitely a possibility, you know, that we could, you know, kind of break this purple line, which I don't want to see. I want to see us hold this purple line and get a nice bounce off of here. But if we do fall, you know, we could be seeing something like this. And I don't think something crazy like this is happen. We could just see like this little part here where we just kind of get a little capitulation down. But, you know, that's definitely a possibility. And I wanted to point that out. That I'm a little bearish on Digibyte in the short term. I'm not going to lie. Bitcoin looks like it needs a cool down, and the altcoins, they just follow Bitcoin. You know, as much as I want to see money pour into the altcoins, you definitely could. Bitcoin could go down, and that money could go into altcoins. I just think that these big institutions that are buying up Bitcoin are not going to want to go into risky assets like Digibyte and like other altcoins. And that's just my opinion. So I think the altcoins are going to follow Bitcoin a little bit more in this bull cycle than it did in the last bull cycle, where, you know, Bitcoin would sell off and altcoins would go up, right? So that's my analysis kind of on the medium term here, guys. And, you know, we're going to jump into the weekly chart here, which is always the meat and potatoes of the video. The meat and potatoes. The last chart was a little bit more, you know, time consuming, but this one is pretty important as well. So this is kind of another fractal from the last bear market we had, or kind of sideways. This last bear market wasn't really a bear market for Digibyte back in 2014. But, you know, same thing here. So let's jump into this, right? So this purple line was kind of the support and resistance for Digibyte in the last cycle. And this purple line is pretty much the same exact thing that happened down here, right? So you guys can see we got a little pump up, right? We got rejected at this purple line a lot. And then we got our first impulse up to the upside. You guys can see here, first impulse up to the upside. Got support on it for a while and then broke it, right? Same thing here. We pumped up, got our first impulse up, got, you know, we kind of got some resistance support on it for a while, and then, you know, we ended up actually going down eventually, making our first low. See here, making our first low. And then we got another impulse up, got rejected kind of at the purple line, another impulse up, got rejected at the purple line, ended up having kind of a scam wick, as you guys can see here, but got another capitulation down. Same thing here, capitulation down to a relatively the same spot as last time. And then we got our first big higher high, right? This one was a little bit more wicky than the last time. This one, we got another one here, but you guys can see the similarities here, right? Pretty similar. And then we obviously got another capitulation down, right? Same thing here, another capitulation down to the downside. You know, what's a little bit different in this one is what I'm seeing is I think we're a little bit ahead of schedule than we were in the last one, right? So I just wanted to give you guys a quick outbreak on what I'm seeing, but I think this point right here is very similar to this point here, where we got rejected after a capitulation, you know, and a quick impulse and then a sell-off, quick impulse and then a sell-off, and then we got our next impulse up to the upside and we broke this purple line right here. I think this point is very similar to where we are right now. So we could be seeing price action kind of similar to that, you know, in the near future, right? So if we take our bars pattern here, just hypothetically, if we were to do pretty much the same thing. So it's November 14th, right? And that would be like right here. So look how perfectly that lines up. We're right above the purple line, right? And just right where we are right now, right above the purple line. So if we take, let's take November 16th, right? And we'll copy that over. We could be seeing something kind of like this. I don't know if it's going to happen exactly like that, but it's definitely a possibility. You know, these altcoins might not fly off soon like they did last time. You know, it's definitely a possibility. I wanted to point that out in this video. But something like this could happen because this is exactly what happened in the last cycle. Like I said, guys, past results does not equal future results. But I just wanted to put this out here for you guys and kind of show you guys what I'm seeing, you know, compared to the last cycle. I don't think last cycle is going to be exactly like this is that cycle. I actually don't even think this is actually going to happen. I think we could be a little bit ahead of a schedule, like I was saying, where we are right now, right, is probably somewhere like in, I would say maybe like this area, right, where we're getting a push back down to the purple line. Same thing here, push back down to the purple line. And we actually could be, you know, kind of just seeing something more like this happen, where we have maybe a few more months of, you know, consolidation until about, you know, the end of Q1 of next year, and then we get a massive impulse. That's more like what I see happening, rather than what happened in the last cycle. But you got to pay attention to what happened in the last cycle, and it's definitely something that could happen, right? So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Just a quick update on Digibyte, because I got a lot of requests for that. Like I said, leave a like down below. Let's hit 100 likes on today's video. It's a great sunny day today, and let's hit that, you know, button so it's green and not yellow like the sun. I don't know where I'm going with that, but you guys get the point. Also subscribe if you haven't already. I know tons of you guys aren't subscribed that watch my videos every single day, so make sure you press that subscribe button down below. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Make sure you leave in the comment section below also what altcoins you guys want me to talk about, and I will gladly talk about which altcoins you guys want. So